Poland's relations with EU have soured, and now Warsaw is actively considering fighting Brussels on all fronts. But Poland cannot do it all alone. The country is as troubled as other nations in Europe. There's a shortage of fuel, coal, and other essential commodities, thanks to the forced sanctions. Interestingly, the new turn of events in Warsaw suggests that Poland might not hesitate when it comes to rekindling its ties with Russia. If we were to deduce cleverly, we can say that there are high chances of Moscow helping Warsaw to solve its acute coal shortages. Hi and welcome to TFI Global. I'm your host Ananya. If you're watching us on YouTube, please hit the share button and press the bell icon to get all the latest updates. If you're watching us on Facebook, do like the video and subscribe to the page. You can also download our video apps. The link is in the description section. Let's begin with the video report. Last week, Poland inaugurated its new canal, Vistula Spit, which will allow ships to avoid Russian waters. Reportedly, the 1,300-meter long canal cuts across the Vistula Spit, thereby linking the Baltic Sea with the Vistula Lagoon. It will allow vessels to pass between the two waterways without having to go through the current channel that is in the waters of Russia's Kaliningrad exclave. So the ships will get access to all ports of the Vistula Lagoon and the seaport in Elbląg. This will open new development opportunities for Elbląg, Warmia, and the whole of eastern Poland. Global media labeled the opening of the canal as a historic step towards independence from Russia. Even the Polish government is an official statement stressed. Now Poland will gain a waterway which connects the Vistula Lagoon with the Baltic Sea and is independent of Russia. The canal will ensure Poland is safe and sovereign. But there is a difference when it comes to words and deeds. Undoubtedly, the 100-kilometer hassle that ships had to suffer to approach the Baltic Sea is reduced by the new canal. Curiously, within the Vistula Spit, something unexpected is taking place. As the canal opened, Russia and Poland astonishingly started to use the older route to trade exclusively. According to Euractiv, after a long haul, Russia's Atlant-1 ship arrived at Elbląg port, located at the start of the Vistula Spit. Szymon Jadzak, a Poland-based investigative journalist, reported that a Russian ship has arrived at Polish Elbląg port for the first time since the Ukraine war. The intriguing part here is that the ship has come from Kaliningrad Oblast. Since the ship sailed from Russia, it did not need to transit to the new canal. Furthermore, Atlant-1 is not bound to the sanctions that came to Russia with the ongoing war. According to one of the port's managers, Atlant-1 is used to transport non-sanctioned products, mostly fertilizers and building supplies. But no one has any solid idea about what it has delivered to Poland now. However, we might have a substantiated answer to that question. We just need to look into the past for that. Historically, the route was usually used for transporting coal from Russia. By adding that fact with the current gospel of Poland suffering from an acute shortage of coal, we can easily deduce that Poland might be trading the coal with the Kremlin. Since the European Union put an embargo on Russian coal in response to Moscow's invasion of Ukraine in February, more than 3.8 million Polish households that rely on coal for heating are now experiencing shortages and hefty prices. Poland restricted the purchase of Russian coal back in April on the grounds that it believed the 50 million tons of coal produced by its own mines would be sufficient to meet wintertime needs. However, all estimates for Warsaw were crushed by the unexpected demand spike. Poland then attempted to save its face. It ordered two state-controlled companies to import several million tons of fuel from other sources including Indonesia, Colombia, and Africa. However, the plans didn't work out. Time was running thin for Warsaw as winters are already on its doorsteps. As a result, the Vistula Spit that is yet under construction was opened, whereas Russia and Poland are now heading to use the old route exclusively. PIS leaders, even Morawiecki and Duda, have kept a complete stump over the arrival of the Russian ship. When you combine the recent developments with Poland's sudden shift towards Euroscepticism, it all makes sense. Atlant-1's arrival at Oblag, following the opening of Vistula Spit, shows that Poland is now keen to rekindle its economic ties with Russia. Poland has purposefully invited Russia to its critical waterways. It eyes to restart importing coal from Moscow, no matter how long the Ukraine conflict gets, stretched by the West.